I was so angry at her to the point I was so stubborn. I didn't even know my friend was sick. For 5 years straight, I held a grudge towards her because I felt like she chose him over us when I knew how he was treating her. My friend, the last I didn't even she would everybody would comment on my Facebook post. I would heart their statements, comment, would scroll right past her. The last message I got from her was her mother telling me that she passed away. Do y'all not know how painful that was for me not even to put my pride to the side? That was my friend way of trying to reach back out to me. So the last time me speaking to my friend was at her funeral. But if you got a good friend in your corner, be there. But all this petty mess up here on this app, when people been thinking everybody they friends, that friendship, man, y'all, a lot of people use that word too loosely. That's why I take stuff to the heart when people try to play on my character. That's why I say it's another thing when it comes to my elders and children. It's no way in heck I could have been in that Discord, that text message thread, that someone could have done it to a child and I could have sat there and allowed it. That's what I was trying to get through to you yesterday, sweetheart. It's no way in heck I could have been there at all. That friendship would have been deceased. And it's nothing else nobody could have said to me. I would have reached out to Barb ASAP. It wouldn't have gave a freak how nobody felt about me. I would have put my pride, my dignity, all that to the side. At the end of the day, I'm a mother first. Why? Because I'm self-identified. I don't need validation. I would have went against the whole chat and put that motherly instinct before it all. That's what I was trying to get through to you yesterday. So if I came off on you wrong, let me apologize. It was just the mother bear in me.
And I receive it. I'm yesterday, even, me and Barb going back, I heard Barb. I heard you. I was hearing everyone. I just was like, y'all, I seen it this way. I seen it this way. And maybe I didn't just take the time to be like, let me just think about it, y'all. And just, you know what I mean? Just didn't want to accept it, but I see it. I see it other people's way, but you got to realize I'm my own person. I have my different walk in life. Sometimes I just mind my business with certain stuff. Sometimes I protect people when I'm not supposed to. Like, I'm flawed too. So I don't take it no type of way, Chrissy. Like, I really don't.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We all go through it and we have to learn from our mistakes. We human.
And it's just like, yeah, I slipped up and I really didn't want that to be exposed because I knew it was going to go to hell. But at the same time, I couldn't tell y'all the story without telling y'all the full story. That's why I kept on saying, if y'all knew it all, like, there's a lot. There was more to it. I was trying to keep it surface to be like, keep it on me and just be like, this is what he did to me. But if I didn't say what started the chat when I came back from vacation, to me, it just didn't make sense.
And the sad thing is, if you didn't expose it, it'd still be out there. Like
That's what
nobody
I
was gonna say
said.
nothing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cause ain't no telling who else would have it, who else would be looking at it, doing something they ain't got no business, or putting it in a place it shouldn't be.
Right, and it wasn't like I wasn't thinking to protect a child. Like, I wasn't thinking to go to the child's mother, but I felt like I stopped it on my end. You know how this is how I was looking at it. You know how I was saying, I'm about to rob a bank. I'm not gonna go to the bank and tell them, oh, she about to rob you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, don't do that. I'm gonna give you advice not to do it. But people do blog pages all the time. Not saying that's right. I just knew that I wasn't going to participate, and I felt confident enough that I had shut it down. And that's what I think I was holding on to. Not think, but that's what I was holding on to. Like, I don't know. I don't think that this is going to go anywhere. I don't think that he's going to do anything. I think that they're going to, let it go, let it die down. So, I know we talk about protection and being a mother. That was my motherly instinct to a child that wasn't physically, in his presence. So I was looking at it like I was doing my part, but you're right. right. I could have did more. Like I could have just went to Barb, and then I would have said, well, I tried to go to Barb. She didn't want to listen to me. Like I tried to tell you this months ago, but it when someone is aggressive towards me, I do have the tendency to shut down. Um, or I explode. Like I get real defensive. So I am trying to find like the balance of that. But on this app, it's tough. But like you said, if you gonna come with Mad Day, you gotta be prepared for what comes with it. But I was pissed off yesterday. Like I was mad yesterday because it wasn't trying to expose or disrespect Barb. It was trying to show the character of Keys and how he just goes and digs up stuff, and we had to do this and do that and meeting. I was just trying to show you the character of him, but I received it. Should have went to bar. No hesitant. And I did say yesterday I did not care. I did say I did not care because at the time, if you're gonna yell at me and I'm trying to figure, just get an understanding, I don't do well with you telling me what to do, when to do it, do it, how to move. Like I have a real fight back with that. Like don't tell me what to do. And I know people are like, that's childish or whatever, stuff like that. Well, the Lord's still working on me. I got a little childishness in me sometimes, and I just put it out there. But obviously, I cared enough because I sent the text messages.
I'm gonna tell you
Obviously, I cared
something.
enough.
Good old times, like, cause I done had, like, I was raised. My son's so loud. Oh my god. Like my family, they was raised in the streets, and like my parents used to teach us, if you do a crime with somebody together, not saying it was a crime. Let me go somewhere else. Hold on. If you do something with somebody else, you can't tell on the next person without telling on yourself. So what people gonna say, like, well, you just exposing yourself too, so you gotta expose yourself if you was involved in the situation as well, without telling on. I know you was trying to get out what Keys did, but you had to expose yourself as well to get out what he did.
And
If that
I
makes
wasn't
sense.
really worried. Yeah, that makes complete sense. I wasn't really worried about exposing me because at the time, I felt like I did what I felt was right, right? So I wasn't worried about getting exposed. I was worried about it looking like what it like. Yeah, it's Mad Day, but like, why are you telling us part? Because it was a part of the story. What Felicia do? I just felt like it was. I felt like I handled it correctly. You know what I mean? So once you figure out that you didn't handle it correctly, like, whoa, you didn't handle that correctly. It was kind of like, y'all want me to send it to Barb, okay, but I will send it. My phone, it's like my phone wasn't loaded up. I kept pausing and trying to get these receipts out. I kept trying to unblock her from or find her. Like it was just a lot going on, and I needed to regroup. I didn't even go to sleep last night. I've been up. I went, searched for the messages once it loaded again, took a screenshot, and the first thing I did was send it to Nikwa and Mama C. I forgot who did I send it to, but I was just letting them know, like, yo, here are the receipts. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna take accountability. This how it was. So I understand I didn't do it like you should have did it when it was asked, but give somebody the chance to make it right.
This is the American station. Do you feel better that you told Barb now?
I do. I not that like, she owes me anything, but when she said like, thank you, and I was like, you know what, I could have did that. It showed me that it could have been easier than what I told in my head. I made it worse in my head than it actually was.
I get that. Are you an introvert?
I'm really shy. Like I know I'm outgoing, but like I'm really shy. Like I don't know. I'm outgoing when I'm with my husband, but like around people, I don't say too much. I be in the comments, or if I do have an opinion on something, I can speak on that. But a group of people coming at me like nosy, asking me a question one by one, I can handle it. But a zillion questions coming at me, it's like you lose your train of thought. You're on live. You're trying to get the story together without, people calling you a lie. You trying to answer the comments. Like, It's a lot, okay? So I should have just said bet. Like once Barb said, send it, I'd be like, Barb, my phone won't load. I'll send it to you the first thing in the morning. That's what I should have expressed.
And I think with her, I think it's more of the aggression that gets her caught up a little bit with choked up. So when people are aggressive to her, I can tell the difference in how her reaction is. So if you talking to her normal, and asking her questions, she'll be okay. But then when people start getting aggressive, that's when she gets a defensive. And like most people would, but
Okay, somebody in the comments asked, double A asked, last night, what she say? Thing is, when you went live, you said you wasn't gonna show any receipts because Morgan Brittany denied it.
I did, and I know too. I don't know if you guys were listening to $2 Live, but me and Bella kind of got into it, and I exposed something that Bella already exposed on the app. But I just felt like, well, if you're not exposing it, then I'm not gonna expose it because I really was like, you're lying. You're trying to make it seem like it's something. But if you ain't refuting it, okay, cool. Like it was just too many thoughts. Like I can't even really say that. It was just too many thoughts. I was like, boom, I don't have to show them because I'm telling the truth. Like I don't have to lie. I was on vacation. So and then I kind of wanted, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Bella to speak up. Like I really did. I wanted Frankie to come in the box. I wanted Bella to speak up. And I wanted Morgan to tell the truth because in that situation, I felt like I was rocking with them. I was good. I helped with backdrops, ideas, banners. Like I really was putting in work, like of trying to create a sisterhood with this girls and then supporting Bella on her panel. So I just felt like y'all bitches trying to play me. Like y'all really trying to play me.
Well, seeing Bella history, what people she was friends with before, did you think y'all relationship be different? How long was y'all friends?
Before me and Bella were acquaintances before I wouldn't say we were friends. What we did was hold on.
did she go away?
Oh, she said, hold on.
Sorry, I had to check on a patient. But what was I saying? Sorry. No, we didn't get really close until she added me back as a mod because, like I said, I was having fun being a mod. Like it wasn't. We would kiki, talk. It was like the live, but like smaller. You know what I mean? Like just kiki, have fun. Oh, this gonna be on the docket. That gonna be on the docket. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Until it started, you know how you comfortable with something and then, oh, now y'all comfortable, y'all true colors is coming out. Like, I'm good with the kiki, we talking about grown people. I was uncomfortable with the video when I shut it down. And then it's like y'all keep trying to plot and scheme and come up with ideas, and it's like, why not let stuff happen naturally? Like if this gonna happen, that gonna happen. It was always like, how can we do this and how can we do that? And it was it was like phone call after phone call. Let's have a meeting with this and meeting with that. It was like, y'all, this is supposed to be fun, this is supposed to be light. Like I don't get paid for this. And I said that Frankie windmills all by herself. And I told Frankie, I told them before that I was going live today. And
Because what God
Bella
got for
told me to
somebody else,
wait.
y'all can't. It's like she